Hi guys, Al DeMarco here, and this is going to be your Tuesday report. Sorry I wasn't able to do a video report on Monday. I was still sound asleep after being bored to death after watching the Oscars telecast late on Sunday night. I mean, seriously, did you watch the monologue? Did you watch the stilted performances by Anne Hathaway and James Franco? I mean, my goodness, Franco, not exactly the guy you saw in Pineapple Express, right? I mean, looking as if he was reading the teleprompter for every line. I mean, boring. You know, that's one of the skills when you work in TV. You've got to have. You've got to be able to read a teleprompter without anybody knowing that you're reading the teleprompter. A lot of that comes down to, and this is something you learn very early when you go to school to want to go into a career in television, it comes down to how well you write your own script. You don't write out every single word that you're going to read on the teleprompter. You give yourself like Cliff Note versions. You put little stuff in there, little notes, shortcuts, emphasis points, so that when it comes up on the teleprompter, you're ready to roll. And of course, the key is you also memorize it, because I cannot tell you how many times, either when I started in this business in production and was running a teleprompter for somebody, where the teleprompter, you'd have a mechanical error and the anchor would be lost, or as a guy in front of the camera, the teleprompter's out there and suddenly you're looking up and you see a black screen and you're going, damn glad I memorized everything. But again, back to the Oscars. I mean, just boring. And did you see the ratings came out? I mean, they were going for the younger demographic. It actually fell. The overall ratings were actually lower. And think about the opening sequence when they had inserted Hathaway and Franco into the various clips of the 10 best nominated films. They wanted to go younger, but the highlights were Alex Baldwin and Morgan Freeman in that opening reel. Yeah, they're real youngsters, very hip, right? But, I mean, just a horrible show. Are you surprised, by the way, that King's Men won? I thought Inception was still the best movie of the season. I love The Town as well. I mean, but, you know, Inception comes out early in the year. King comes out late in the year. You know, what's more prevalent on the mind of the voters? Sometimes you have to think about that. Anyway, let's get going. And by the way, The Fighter was an excellent movie as well, but let's face it, you know, other than Christian Bale's performance, I thought Mark Wahlberg was very good too. It didn't deserve Picture of the Year honors, seriously. On to your free pick. Last night, another winner in the NBA on the Denver Nuggets. You can see what the free pick record right here is on the screen. Tonight, I'm going to stay in the NBA, and I'm going to go with Dallas and Philadelphia. Look at that contest. Now, both of these teams are red hot. You know, the Mavericks are 1.5 to 2 point favorite on the road in this one, and considering they've won 16 of their last 17 games, they are certainly hot. But you look at the 76ers. After a horrendous start, this team has been on a red hot roll, playing exceptionally well at home as well. But I think the way to play this game, because I have no clue who's going to win it side-wise, is to play the total. It is sitting right now at 200 points. Some places here in Vegas, you can find 199, 199.5. I have, however, seen a boost up 1/2 point. A couple of places offshore, 200.5 points. But I say go ahead and play it over. Mavericks have gone over in 13 of their last 16 games. They have averaged 113 points a game in their last 7. Key has been their bench. I mean, interchangeable parts, a bench that goes 10 deep with quality scores up and down the lineup, averaging 49.2 points the last 17 games. Think about that. They are getting 49 points a game from their bench the last 17 games. That's 10 over their season average. But the Sixers aren't exactly chopped liver in this department either, guys. Philadelphia's bench averaging 42.2 points the last 17 games. Every night getting outstanding contributions, it seems, from Lou Williams, who leads that charge off the bench. Evan Turner, the second pick in the draft, also playing very well of late. Sixers have gone over the total in 4 of their last 5 again. I think this one goes over the posted price. Now, the other game I was thinking about tonight was Florida at home against Alabama, but boy, I'll tell you guys, that line at 6 points just has me a little bit worried when you've got an Alabama team that leads the SEC in scoring defense, averaging, giving up an average of maybe about 58, 59 points a game. Both teams coming off road losses, of course. Alabama shocked at Mississippi. Florida, of course, losing by 8, getting 8. at Kentucky over the weekend. Lean a little toward Florida in the contest, but not enough to go with them, even though it is the home finale for the Gators, senior night for them this evening. And again, with Alabama also, you have to be concerned with, they are a much more physical team than Florida. This is a team that is aggressive defensively. They force a lot of turnovers. They average or one of the top teams in the nation in terms of coming up with steals. So again, I think Florida is the play, but I would rather give you the free pick that I'm putting my personal stamp of endorsement on is going to be Dallas and Philadelphia go over the posted price. Good luck, everybody, and I'll catch you again on Wednesday.